also the executive manager of Romania's Superbet Foundation. And he makes the first move for Bogdan-Daniel, the local hero.
Exactly.
D4.
Thank you, Christian, for all your support. Okay, which one would you like?
This one. We have this one on the board.
Daniel Deac is white. Pardon me. Nimzo Indian with the Rubinstein variation E2, E3, and Bishop D3. Remember earlier in the tournament, A2, A3 has been
We've seen
essayed.
Knight E2 as well being essayed, and Fabi played against Bogdan. Well, it was also Nimzo.
Yeah. With
It was one of these bishop takes c3, b takes c3, and you were in your element. That's what I remember.
with the B6 and
Yeah.
Knight A6. I remember playing a very important game in the interzonals in Toluca against Lev Polygaevsky, and he stunned me in this position as white with the move Knight A4. And you know, I really remember very, very vividly my thoughts at the move Knight A4. Like, this is a top Soviet grandmaster? What are you doing? You're moving your knight out of the center of the board. You're wasting a tempo. And I understand that my bishop could be in troubles after A2, A3. So I would take, make room for my bishop to go back. And then I understood that in a very weird way, I have a problem as black. I want to play d5, and I want to play d5 takes c4. But the moment I play d5, this knight on a4 and the pawn on b4 is supporting the advance c5. And so it wasn't easy for me to make a clash in the center. I played d6. We got a position where I went knight to d7. Oops, sorry, bishop to b2, knight to d7, and I remember it was a very strange game where my opponent played the move knight to d2. And that looked so weird to me. Everything that Lev did, sorry, I'll do it in maybe a more better way. Rook e1, rook c8, knight d2. And everything he did was to stop me from doing one thing or another. It was like if I was preparing to play e5, I no longer could with the move bishop here. And slowly, I got outplayed and lost. For me, a terrible game. But the move knight a4 was just a stunner. It was like, what the heck?
You can't put your knights on the edge of the border.
Right? Like, how dare you do that?
And let's check out the lifetime between. it's gone.
Just the moment we were about to get excited about a pawn on the 7th, h3, queen e2, and yeah, this was always very well balanced.
Yep, and well, I was expecting the rook to give a check, because from now on everything is completely level.
Yes.
And the players will just be looking at ways that they can just
find a three-move repetition.
Yeah. King moves to f7. Okay, so this is not so interesting, and we expect the players to quickly find a way to draw.
Yeah.
Although should we try to catch the hand shake? It's going to come soon. One of the things I like about this no draw offer rule is that the players have to be very creative in finding those threefold repetitions.
They're usually up to the task.
Yep. Well, Alireza keeps pushing pawns. I was expecting maybe the rook to slide, and there you go.
Now we're
in
rook
the
to d2.
repetition territory.
Yes.
And that's it, rook to d2. Put the rook back to where it came from.
Right. No, that's maybe...
It's more not to blunder a rook, like try to repeat fast.
Just go rook a2, and you pre-move rook a5, right? Yeah, there we go.
They are repeating.
Yes. Yep. So we do expect a handshake. And this, again, a kind of a drawing virus has settled over the tournament here. And in this round 7, this will be our 3rd draw in a row. Wesley has very good winning chances, and in our all-important marquee matchup, we think Fabi's for choice. Have they agreed to a draw?
Yes, they have. We have had the handshake. So, Alireza also moves to 4 points out of 7, retains his +1 score.
Exactly. Let's jump into the game of Gukesh and Fabi. When we left it, we had just seen